there, cutie. Come here. Oh, good boy. Yes, you are. I love you so much. I am going to visit my twin friends and scatter their relationship. This is going to be fun. Can you imagine it? In 1 year, we won't even recognize this life anymore. If we invest wisely, yes, I don't want fast money. I want steady growth. That's why we need to plan carefully. No shortcuts. You always say that, but I know you're right. First, we grow the business, then maybe property, something solid, and we keep everything transparent. No secrets. You always sound so sure. Zainab, how long have you been standing there? Long enough to hear big dreams. We're just talking about our future. I can tell. You look confident. I have the best idea. Ooh, what is it? Yes, tell us. This is going to be so much fun. We've worked hard for this. Not everyone gets this kind of opportunity. So what exactly are you planning to invest in? We're still deciding. We don't want to rush. That's good, but sometimes being too careful can make you miss chances. What kind of chances? The kind that doesn't wait forever. Real opportunities don't disappear overnight. True, but some doors only open once. We're open to ideas. I might know someone. Nothing forced, just an option. Someone you trust? With my life. I just don't want to see you miss out. Let's hear it. Yes, but we'll take our time. Of course, no pressure. You look so happy today. I am. Being with you makes me smile. Aw, you too. Amara wearing pink, can I be honest with you? Of course. What's wrong? Sometimes I feel like Nkiru doesn't trust people easily. She questions everything. It's how she's always been. I know, but you're different. You have a good heart. You see opportunities instead of fear. I just believe things can work out. That's why I came to you first. I know someone who can help you invest. This could change your life. Nkiru, can I ask you something? Just between us. Of course. What is it? You know I love Amara, right? I'd never want anything bad for her. I know that. Amara said she is tired of you making decisions for her. She does not like you think. When did she say that? I just want peace between you two. Thank you for telling me. You guys, last night was incredible. I know, right? We have to do it again. Definitely, I'm so in. Great, I'll text you the details. Who is this person? Are they trustworthy? Absolutely, he's reliable. You just have to trust me. I trust you, Zainab. Let's do it.
This contract guarantees returns within 6 months.
Why is everything happening so fast? That's how real opportunities work. You can't hesitate too much. I just want to understand where our money is going.
It's a private investment channel. Very secure.
Nkiru, trust me. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't safe. All right, but I want copies of everything.
No problem at all.
I can't believe this is happening. I know, it's like a dream. We have to make the most of it. It's been days. Why hasn't he called? I don't know. It doesn't find the contract and the bank details.
I don't trust Zainab. I will have to walk behind whenever she leave the house.
See how easy it was? They didn't suspect a thing.
Especially the emotional one. She trusts too much. To us.
To us. They think I'm their friend. What is going on here? Amara, you didn't call first. You're drinking with him? This is the man who took our money.
This isn't what it looks like.
I can't believe this. I'm leaving. Fine, go. Oh my gosh, you won't believe what happened. What? I saw everything. And he actually waved back. No, you trust too much. This is why we got dumped. No, you caused this. I was just being nice. Nice? You ruined. You did.
Zainab, you are under arrest for fraud and conspiracy.
This is their fault. We trusted you, betrayed us.
Please, officer, let me explain. Please, officer, let me explain. You can explain at the station.
You think you've won. I hate you girls.
All right, move it. You're under arrest. Officer, please, this is a mistake.
No, you can't do this.
Hands behind your back. Move.
You can't keep lying.
Quiet, we have to go. He's right. Let's move. Through the door, quietly.
I've learned my lesson. Never trust anyone. And I learned not to allow friends into our home. Exactly. We need better boundaries. We'll visit Zainab tomorrow in prison to see her wicked face. Absolutely, she is mean.
The day the twins went to see Zainab at the station, neither of them spoke much on the way. The anger that once burned so loudly in Amara had quieted, replaced by something heavier. Nkiru walked beside her, calm as always, but her calm carried weight now. They were no longer the girls who laughed freely in that room. Experience had reshaped them. When they arrived, the smell of cold walls and disinfectant greeted them. Zainab sat on a narrow bench behind the bars. She looked nothing like the confident girl who once stood smiling at their door. Her face was thinner, her eyes sunken, her clothes hanging loosely on her body. When she lifted her head and saw the twins, her shoulders began to shake. She stood up slowly, gripping the bars as if they were the only thing keeping her upright. Zainab looked sick. Not just in body, but in spirit. Her voice came out broken as she called their names. She said she had not been sleeping. She said guilt had followed her every night. She said she never planned for things to go that far. She cried openly, her tears falling without pride, without defense. She admitted her envy. She admitted her greed. She admitted that watching the twins succeed while she felt stuck had poisoned her heart. She begged. She begged them not to hate her. She begged them to remember the days they shared laughter. She begged them to speak to the officers, to help reduce her punishment, to save her from what was coming. Amara listened with tears in her own eyes. Seeing Zainab like that stirred something painful inside her. This was the same friend who once slept on their bed, shared their food, laughed at their jokes. Amara's heart softened quickly, as it always did. She wanted to reach through the bars and hold her. She wanted to say everything would be fine. But Nkiru stood quietly, watching, listening carefully. When she finally spoke, her voice was gentle, but firm. She told Zainab that forgiveness did not mean pretending nothing happened. Told her that betrayal had consequences, not because of hatred, but because trust once broken leaves scars. She told her they came not to insult her, not to celebrate her fall, but to close a chapter properly. Nkiru said they forgave her. The words hit Zainab like air after drowning. She cried harder, thanking them over and over again, promising to change, promising to be better, promising that if she ever got another chance, she would never let envy control her again. Amara added her voice then. She said she forgave her too, even though it hurt deeply. She said carrying anger was heavier than carrying truth. She said she hoped Zainab would heal, learn, and someday rebuild her life honestly. But then Nkiru said the words that mattered most. She told Zainab that forgiveness did not cancel justice. That mercy did not erase responsibility. That the law had to take its course, not out of revenge, but so that wrongdoing would not be repeated. She explained that protecting the future sometimes meant accepting punishment in the present. Zainab's crying slowed. Reality settled in. She nodded slowly, finally understanding that forgiveness was not an escape. It was a gift for the heart, not a shield from consequences. The twins stood together, side by side, stronger than before. They wished Zainab strength. They wished her clarity. They wished her a future where she would no longer compare herself to others. Then they turned and walked away. As the doors closed behind them, Amara felt tears slide down her cheeks. Nkiru reached for her hand, squeezing it gently. Neither of them looked back. Outside, the air felt lighter. Painful, but lighter. They had done what many could not, chosen compassion without sacrificing truth. And as they walked forward, the twins understood something clearly at last. Forgiveness heals the heart. But justice protects the world. The end.